So as the Revival are attacking Chad Gable in the ring, we suddenly see the music of Sheamus. Yes, Sheamus is back. We've seen some of his vignettes the last few weeks, talking about Smackdown going soft, and the return of what looks to be like the 2010, 2011, 2009 original look of Sheamus. So he returns, he comes out, chases after the Revival. You think, oh, hey, is Sheamus going to be a face again? To which I groaned, because Sheamus as a babyface, I know he got the big push as a babyface in sort of 2011 time, but I hated that babyface character of him. But no, he's not going to be a babyface, because he just about bro-kicked the head off of Chad Gable. I mean, Gable sold this like an absolute champ. He landed right on his neck. It was an absolute brutal bro kick. I mean, you talk about Chad Gable being small, okay, or they say that he's small. I think he grew about 5 inches. That's how hard Sheamus kicked his head, okay? He might have grown 5 inches from the neck up, okay? But it looks like we got a heel Sheamus, which made sense. I mean, that's why I groaned when he came out and he chased after the Revival, because his vignettes were so heel-centric. I mean, he's talking about Smackdown going soft and trying to fight and, you know, become a man, blah, blah, blah. So that's a babyface promo. I mean, okay. So he's a heel. That makes sense. So going forward, who's he going to face, realistically? Obviously, it's going to look like he's going to feud with Chad Gable here, which I would like. I would prefer if he's actually feuding with the name Chad Gable, not the name Shorty fucking G. But that's beside the point. I could see him feuding with the likes of Mustafa Ali. I think at this point in his career, and with the injuries that he suffered, we know that Sheamus does suffer with spinal stenosis. So his days in the ring might be numbered here. So you've got to make the most of what you can with him. I would use him to help elevate younger stars. It doesn't mean he's going to have to lose all the time and put him over and blah, blah, blah. He can help elevate him by having great matches. So I think he's a welcome addition to the SmackDown roster. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, you've got quite a few top heels now on SmackDown. You've obviously got The Fiend, who is a heel. You've got King Corbin, who is a heel. And now you've got Sheamus, who is a heel. So there's a lot of top heels in there. And obviously The Miz now has just turned heel, when people would assume that John Morrison likewise is going to be heel. That's a heel-heavy roster. You look at the top baby faces on that show. Who have you got, really? Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns. That's about the top babyface. Daniel Bryan, of course, but no one wants to see a Daniel Bryan Sheamus feud again, apart from Vince McMahon at every WrestleMania, apparently. So maybe he feuds with Braun Strowman going forward. I mean, talk about him saying SmackDown going soft. If there's one character that's certainly gone soft, it's Braun Strowman. You saw him dancing and shucking and jiving last week. Would a Braun Strowman versus Sheamus, or a revamped Sheamus, something I would be interested in. So again, good to see Sheamus back. Good to see him back to his sort of original persona, his original look, from sort of 2009, 2010 time as the arse kicker. And like I said, it would just, his job now should be to elevate those baby faces into upper tier baby faces. So I would assume that he will probably be feuding with the likes of Chad Gable, Mustafa Ali going forward, and then eventually maybe facing a Braun Strowman. Possibly at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe I've called that one there. Would that be the best use of Braun? Maybe not. But considering how he's been used at WrestleMania in recent years, a match versus Sheamus over the Intercontinental Championship is better than what he's had previously.